Is going on, fellas, and welcome back to the non-league to legend series. Just looked over to make sure I was recording, because that would be awful if I discovered I wasn't. But we are. So today we play Bray, and then we play our old club, Cobh Ramblers. We've hit a bit of bad form, I want to say. Not really want to say. We have. It's not been great. Since the Finn Harps game, we then went and lost to UCD. Then we drew 2-2 with Galway. The Caravan got sent off again. Then we smashed Cabinteely. We made them look so very bad. Fuguera got himself a hat-trick. Bish bash bosh, 95th minute penalty. Bang. Happy days. Then a 3-3 draw against our somewhat local rivals at Lone. That was frustrating. Because we scored in the 82nd minute. Thought this is grand, we've scored ourselves a winner. Then they scored in the 86th. And we just got beaten by Drogheda in the League Cup second round. So we're already out of the League Cup. That's just less games, basically. We do have a Senior Cup semi-final against Bray. So, play Bray twice in 4 games. And then we play Finn Harps again. Not looking forward. That game, that Athlone game, made me annoyed. I was angry. Not gonna lie. To be fair, we're still top of the league, 3 points ahead of Finn Harps. Cobh Ramblers, proving that clearly I was not good enough when I was in charge, because they are doing really well. To be fair, we had my first full season in charge. We smashed the league. We were banging in the results for the first 13, 14 games. That's when it started going downhill. Hopefully the same thing happens to them. This is the team and information we're going to start with today. We're going to try 4-3-3. Because we tried a 4-2-4 in a couple of games. Didn't work out. And we reverted to having the 2 wingers and 1 striker. It's not really working, so we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to have Hamilton in goal, with Brian Purcell and Russell as our wingbacks. Todd and Davies as the centre backs. Davies did sign. Don't know if I meant no. He wouldn't sign in the last episode. Went off. His trial finished. He went away. Came up again saying that we should try and sign him. Or he told me that we should try and sign him. So we threw in an offer. He accepted it. So we have a new centre back. Conti, Sharkey and Harks in central field. Behind Bogdanov, Rory Purcell and Duffus up front. I'm hoping that Purcell will be sitting back kind of more somewhere between an attack midfield and a strike position, and then he can just pass it to the 2 lads ahead of him and he can score himself a cheeky few goals. Fuguera not starting today because he annoyed me. He played so very poorly in the last game that I've decided to drop him, and I told him he was shit, and he said, "You know what, boss, I've not been great." And I was like, no, you've been shit. The players really don't care about the fans. Makes sense, they only pay their wages. Bray playing in the delightful blue today. Purcell back to Hamilton. Thought he was going to make a mistake there, but he didn't. Hollywood, Connors, ex-Longford player. Conti puts it forward. Bogdanov, big ball forward. Courtney Duffus doesn't get there. Head it back to our ex-goalkeeper Stacey. Colin. First time ball to McCormack. Hamilton pushes it behind instead of catches it. It's interesting. UCD have taken the lead against Cobh. One of my favourite right backs has scored for UCD. But it was an own goal, so not ideal. Brave just headed that one over. I think we're going to have to change Sterkey from support to defend in his ball winning midfielder position, because the lads seem to be they're getting in quite a lot. I don't like it. Davies is booked. I don't have get stuck in on, but we're being dominated, and we've this is Purcell. Oh, Rory. Jesus. Oh, okay. Harks. whips it in. Nobody's there, but Rory Purcell picks it up. Sharky. Highlight ends. Okay. Ben Purcell. Brian. Ben. Purcell. Gets tackled by the striker. Passes to Sharky. Whips it out. Conte. We're not playing wide. We're supposed to play through the middle. But okay. Sharky. Back to Todd. Terrible ball, but Conte picks up the loose ball. Bogdanov. It's just going to be one of those games, isn't it? Russell whips it in. Stacey, very easy catch. We're starting to get into the game a little bit. What was Todd doing? Thankfully, Hamilton picks up the ball back to him, which was quite a tame ball. Purcell to Herx. Highlighted. Okay. Colin. And Hugh Douglas has put it wide. I'm not liking where this is going. We're being beaten around the place a bit. I'm not enjoying. No. Connors. McCormack. Back to Connors. Purcell hits clear. Sharky. That was all because of Sharky's poor decision making. And that's not ideal. Wow, genius by Flavin. Herx whips it in. Rory Purcell scored. Duffus' name popped up, so I thought it was Duffus is doing like the chicken dance. Herx. I've noticed as well when I don't remember seeing any other player doing it when they're kind of having their little run up to take a free kick, but he like takes a couple of short steps and then bombs the ball in, which is interesting. Herx. Sam Todd with his first of the season. Suddenly the game is flip-flopped and now we're winning. Good job, lads. Herx. See how Todd near post just does the keeper. Did him with the eyes, you know. Whoa. I know you're capable of even better. Nobody cares. Okay. You weren't that bad. You're very happy. Okay. Duffus is into it as well. Maybe if we make Duffus a poacher, he might get more involved. Maybe. It looks like Sharky might have to come off because he's playing dog shit. But he's doing what he's supposed to do. He's breaking up play a little bit. A bit of creativity never hurt anybody. Connors. Todd clears. Duffus challenges for the header but doesn't win it. Flavin puts McCormack through. And Hamilton with the save. Nobody runs after the ball to keep it in. So it goes out for a corner. Ball's head clear. Duffus picks it up and the highlight ends. Stephen Christopher tries to get the crossing but doesn't. Herx. What's he going to do with it? Gets challenged. Flavin wins it back. This is... Purcell just boots it clear. Duffus. Oh, he tries to slot it past the keeper and unfortunately the keeper, Lee Stacey, stops it. 98 Brave fan showed for this game. Bogdanov. Back to Sharky. Whips it in. Okay, I was going to say, I thought Duffus was offside, but it was Stacey catching a hold of the ball. Russell, Sharky, back to Russell. Literally passed it to nobody. Todd could have taken it down. If he's... Oh no. Oh, was that Purcell that stopped it? Purcell is a god. Sharky hits it to Herx. Which, lads, thankfully Hamilton is awake to the situation. We're going to demand more because we're not really doing the business. Todd to Herx. Could have gotten rid of that a bit quicker there, lad. Bean whips it out to Nolan. I don't know why Russell was so central when all of that was going on. It's fine, I guess, because they didn't score. But had they scored, I would have been very annoyed. Sharky's not playing well, but he's getting better. I don't think we make any more changes just yet. Just make that one change up front. Herx whips it in. Davies offside, yeah. Second he got on the end of it, I was like, he's definitely offside. Look at him, stand over. He's always offside. Spent the entire highlight offside. Tom Davies is going to come off for Manley. Bogdanov's not playing well to bring on Stephen Byrne. What do you want to do? You could pretty competent at everything, so we'll just make you a pressing forward. Because I do like me, and I will pressing forward. You want to be a cover. That is exactly what I'm looking for. I don't really have the fastest defenders, so when we have a player who can play cover relatively well, it's when it suits them, it's nice. And Bray just put that wide with 20 seconds left. Hamilton did the right thing, took his time, and we have won the game. Beat Bray 2-1. Passionately, yeah, nice victory, well done lads. Did we get man of the match? We did not, or sorry, player of the match. Conte had a great game, as did Herx. Herx with 2 assists. I feel like Herx is more of the playmaker a lot of the time. But Cabinteely smashed that loan. Cobh beaten by UCD. Ha! You're down to 5th now. You suck. Who got man? Flavin. Flavin's also got man of the match. Stacey suffers defeat against former club. We are doing business. In the business of doing business. Right, we will be back for the game against Cobh in but a moment. Don't go anywhere. We are going to win the game. We're going to smash faces. We're going to take some names. I'm going to smash names and faces. Back in a second. Alright, fellas, here we go. To play against Cobh Ramblers, it's been fairly one-sided. Longford have won 3 games. There's been 3 draws, and Cobh Ramblers have only won once. That, however, was when I was in charge. When I was still in charge of Cobh, obviously. Not when I was in charge of Longford. Because we're not going to lose to Cobh. It's Cobh. They're not going to beat us. We're too good. To be fair, the league does say that we're the best team in the division. I didn't go through the team. Doesn't make that much of a difference. You'll see the lads when they pop up. Let's see what they're playing. Mwanga's playing up front. Fleming. Guess this. Don't know about this. I really want Jack Byrne to join us. But then again, I don't know what he play. We've Hamilton going, Purcell and Russell as our wingbacks, Todd and Davies as centre backs, Conte, Sharkey and Herx continue as our central midfield partnership, Bogdanov, Figuera and Duffus up front. Should we win this game with no problem at all? Aggressively saying it to them because this is my previous team. I do not want to lose to Cobh Ramblers. Jack Byrne, I brought him through, you know. If it wasn't for me, he would have been nobody. Russell, big ball forward. Bogdanov. Jack Byrne, he's a very, very good goalkeeper. Herx puts it in. Nobody gets onto it, but Russell picked it up and got rid of it, I'm assuming. Conte, back to Russell. Oh, Russell's done his man. He's going to do Fleming as well. Nope. Mwanga. Oh, that was a terrible attempt by Todd. But thankfully, Hamilton stopped Mwanga from getting his goal. I remember at the end of our first season, like the start of the 3rd season, Mwanga just did not get an opportunity under me. I'm not sure what my reasoning behind it was. I think it was because I thought Eric Kiley was the one to go with, and Purcell were the 2 better strikers. Purcell or Figuera, 9th of the season. Figuera is not playing today because he picked up a knock in training. I think it was 2 days after the game. So he was unavailable. Well, he could have played, but I'm not going to risk a player when we have a bunch of strikers. Malloy is sitting on the bench as well. He's the 17-year-old, recently turned 2 months ago. A 17-year-old who I was considering starting in this game, but then decided maybe not. Todd just puts the header wide. Jack Byrne, the big boy clearance. Hamilton picks it up. Walking slowly. Purcell puts it forward, but nobody's there to pick it up. Oh, go on, Sharky. Conte puts it forward. Fugera. Oh, no! That's one from the training ground, lads. Fugera. Jesus. He's very excited about that. To be fair, Fugera is one of those players that does really well against Cobh for some reason. But this, purposely hit the woodwork just so he could slide in and steal the ball away. 2 goals within 30 minutes. I'm glad I put him in, because originally I did have Malloy starting in the centre of the tree. But so far, he's made the decision not to start Malloy. A good one. Conte wins the ball back. Fugera going for his hat-trick. Oh, that's the Fugera I'm used to. That's the Fugera we've seen plenty of this year. Herx doesn't get to any of our players. Fugera whips it out. Conte, heavy touch but keeps the ball. Whips it across. Herx. Okay, I thought it was a red card for a second. Why is Taylor's their left back? Russell. Why wasn't Herx taking the free kick? Russell. Back to Hamilton. Punts it forward. Oh, Bogdanov. Beautiful first touch. Goes across. Herx. Oh. Get in. 3-0 at St. Coleman's Park in Cobh. Against Cobh. Oh, this is vindication for my decision to leave. That one Longford lad just like, making it rain, buddy. We're making it rain. To be fair, it is raining. And the lads, everyone's celebrating. Why wouldn't you? Abbott on the bench. He was good when I took over, or when I was in charge. Shocking now. Yeah, don't get complacent. Conte is a bit stressed, but that's fine. Herx seems to have lost confidence. And it's going to tell the lads I'm impressed with their upfront football. Herx. Conte. Back to Sharky. Lads, Mwanga plays it to Leonard. Cian Leonard. Oh, he's after scoring 8 goals this season. I think the most he ever scored when I was in charge was 3? Maybe? He wasn't very good when I was in charge. Then again, I didn't give him many opportunities. Russell with the free kick. Reardon heads away. Sharky wins the ball back to Russell. Whips out to Todd. Cheeky little play, but didn't work. Conte back to Hamilton. Conte filling in for Todd, who was up for the free kick. Bogdanov, the beautiful takedown, gets blocked by Jack Byrne, and Courtney Duffus with the goal. 4-1. Hamilton. That was just, what a pass to Bogdanov. What a takedown by Bogdanov. Beautifully passed. Left the keeper with nowhere to go. Nothing he could do. Bish bash bosh. 4-1. Taylor. Mwanga. Back to Taylor. Russell wins the header. Can he win the ball back? Don't. Mwanga puts it over. He was a whisker away. He looked a bit more than a whisker, but alright. Gonna give the lads a bit of praise. Well done. You're doing well. Is there any changes I would like to make? I think we take Purcell off because he's a bit tired. And bring on Noak Hoffman. Sharky's a bit shattered. So bring Byrne on, but we're going to swap them around with Conte. Make you advanced playmaker. We leave the last substitution for a few minutes, give the lads a bit of time to settle in. Make the final substitution in a bit. Bogdanov puts it through. Duffus, it's a free kick. Fleming gets sent off for the challenge. Roy McLeavy is after getting a haircut. He was so depressed that I left, he had to get a haircut. Is this Harks taking this free kick? No, it's Russell. Oh, Mark Russell. First goal of the season. I want to say that this has gone well. It's been rather interesting seeing us absolutely demolish Cobh. Baldwin, yeah, we've got 1 bravery. Not ideal. 5 strength. Are you a better Baldwin midfielder? Overall, yeah. Are you? Actually, he wouldn't be a terrible ball winning midfielder. He's got 2 marking, 4 tackling. Oh, he would actually. He's pretty bad. So I'm going to make you box to box instead, buddy. And I'm going to put you back to being a deep line player because Conte has 1 flair. He literally hasn't a clue what he's doing. Oh, beautiful tackle by Russell. Taylor back to Lions T. Puts Mwanga through. He's going to pass to Leonard. Nope. Selfish. Goes for the shot himself and Hamilton blocks it. Simon Malloy comes on to make his debut. Sometimes been booked. Yeah, go on. We might as well. I don't want a player getting sent off right at the end. Bit of praise again. The last couple of minutes. Noah Kaufman with the free kick to Davies. Puts it through, but nobody's there. Mwanga picks it up. Back to O'Connor. Keane Leonard with the 360 no scope, but Hamilton pushes it behind. Bish bash bosh. Bish bash bosh. Only 39 fans showed up to this game. I'm a bit disappointed. I would have thought more fans would have showed up to see us back in charge. Maybe they wanted to see us get absolutely demolished, but instead we destroyed them. 36 fans came with us. We've absolutely done a number on the lads. Duffus. Oh, poor McAlevey. McAlevey still has potential to be a great player. Not on this performance. Look at that. Noah Kaufman, beautiful ball through. Duffus wins it. McAlevey looks like he stepped on it, and then Jack Byrne just gets done. It was sad. It was a sad game to watch. Jack Byrne got a 6.5. Ben O'Riordan got a 6.2. It's kind of what you're used to. Charlie Fleming, 6.2. They're clearly not playing him properly. Stephen O'Connor. To be fair, he's pretty shit. So, but look at that. Man, our player of the match, Duffus. In that second half, Fugella kind of vanished. So that was a bit disappointing. He could have had an absolute beauty of a game. But instead, hits a brace. Duffus bangs in a brace. Maybe we start playing with 3 up front. Permanently. Because it does seem to be working. Did Wexford... I thought Wexford won again. No, they beat Galway last time. A lot of sending offs in this round of fixtures. That gives us a 5-point advantage over UCD. They did win their game. So they've dropped points somewhere along the line. Finn Harpson drew Galway and Athlone 1-1. Cabinteely smashed Bray. So surprisingly, Drogheda, Bray are in 7th and 8th. Cobh are 6th, which is interesting. UCD, to be fair, recently relegated. You'd expect them to be in and around the playoff push. Wexford, bottom of the league. Kind of bog standard, really. Duffus, man of the match. Sorry, player of the match. Superb in front of goal. Well done, buddy. Are you getting any better? No, you're getting worse. Your leadership is increasing, but everything else, your balance and jumping reach is getting better. Maybe that elusive call-up is on the way. 11 and 7 this year. Didn't really do the business when he was in England. Didn't really get much of an opportunity for years. But then when he went to Yeovil, shocking. Absolutely smashing it, buddies. Fellers, this is just... Whew. I did go looking for a senior affiliate. Not for like getting players brought in, but more for cash, because we are hemorrhaging money. Oh, and look, like our wage budget, we're 3k better off than what we could be spending. I want to go for a coaching badge, but I know if we go for a coaching badge, they're going to say no, we don't have enough money for it. Has my reputation increased? I'd like to see my profile, please. Hello. Hello. Okay. Okay, no. Right. Well, when do we come back? We come back at some point. We're probably not going to have the schedule come up. Oh, there we go. I think we come back for the UCD Cabinteely games? Maybe? UCD Cabinteely? Yeah, that sounds like a good time to come back, because then we have a bit more in the way of end of season to go, and we might have a Leinster Senior Cup final to be playing. If we can get past Bray, we'll be playing either Shelbourne or Dundalk, which would be interesting. Senior Challenge Cup, then it's important we get an easy draw on that, because I want to get into the second round of that. So yeah, UCD Cabinteely in the next episode, unless something interesting happens. For example, if a club comes in and tries to sign us, then maybe we jump ship. You know, Longford has been fun. I do have a lease for a year, but I could sublet. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, fellas. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all of your friends. If you don't have friends, well then I'm sorry. I'll be your friend. Let's be friends. I don't leave my house, so I won't be an outside friend. I'll be an indoor internet friend. Stay safe, kids. Thank you very much for watching, fellas, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!